Hi viewers, welcome to our channel. Today we learn standard 8th science unit 20 reaching the age of adolescence lessonsல book back answer ஃபுல்லாவே நம்ம இன்னைக்கு பார்க்கலாம். ஓகேவா? First one choose the best answer. First one, adolescence is the period of life between dash years of age. 4 option கொடுத்திருக்காங்கமா. Which answer correct? Answer C 11 to 19. Second one, the period at which an organism attains sexual maturity is called dash. Answer A puberty. Third one, during puberty, the region below the waist become wider in. Answer B, gales. Fourth one, Adam's apple is the growth of other areas. Answer C, larynx. Fifth one, many adolescent boys and girls get pimples on face due to the secretion of dash gland. Answer B, sebaceous. Sixth one, the sperm is produced by dash. Answer D, testes. Seventh one, dash are the chemical substances secreted by endocrine glands. Answer A, hormones. Next, eighth one, androgen production is regulated by. Answer B, LH hormone. Ninth one, during menstruation the progesterone level is. Answer C, cyst. Tenth one, dash intake needs to be increased to prevent osteoporosis in later life. Answer D, calcium. Second Roman, fill in the blanks. First one, dash is secreted by the ovaries of female. Answer estrogen. Second one, the hormones secreted by the gonads are controlled by dash. Anterior pituitary. Third one, milk secretion during lactation is controlled by dash hormone. Answer prolactin. Fourth one, the male and the female gamete fuse together and form dash. Answer zygote. Fifth one, the first menstrual flow begins at puberty. It's termed as dash menarche. Sixth one, dash usually occurs 14 days after ovulation. Answer menstruation. Seventh one, dash includes protein, carbohydrates, fats and vitamins in requisite proportion. Answer balanced diet. Eighth one, dash helps to prevent thyroid gland related diseases. Answer iodine. Ninth one, iron deficiency leads to dash. Answer anemia. Tenth one, in human fertilization takes place at dash fallopian tube. Next, third Roman, state true or false. If false, correct the statement. First one, there is a sudden increase in the height of both boys and girls during puberty. Answer true. Second one, the release of ovum from the uterus is called ovulation. Answer false. Correct statement, the release of ovum from the ovary is called ovulation. Next, third one, during pregnancy the corpus luteum continues to grow and produces large amount of estrogen and progesterone. Answer true. Fourth one, making use of disposable napkins or tampons may increase the chances of infections. Answer false. Correct statement, making use of disposable napkins or tampons may reduce the chances of infections. Fifth one, using clean toilets for disinfection is a good practice. Answer true. Fourth one, match the following. Question கொடுத்துருக்காங்கம்மா, இதோட ஆன்சர் என்ன நம்ம பார்க்கலாம். ஆன்சர் puberty, sexual maturity. Adam's apple, answer change in voice. Androgen, answer muscle development. ICSH, answer testosterone. Menopause, answer at 45 to 50 years of age. Fifth Roman, answer briefly. First one, what is adolescence? Answer, the term adolescence is derived from the Latin word alocere, meaning to grow or grow to maturity. Biologically, it is a physical transition marked by the onset of puberty and termination of physical growth in an individual. Second question, list out the changes which occur during puberty. Answer, 4 important changes that occur during puberty transform the body of child into that of an adult. These changes are, first one, changes in body size. Second, changes in body proportion. Third one, development of primary sex characteristics. Fourth one, development of secondary sex characteristics. Next, third one, what do you mean by secondary sex characteristics? Answer, secondary sex characteristics are the physical features which distinguish male or from female. Fourth one, what is fertilization? Answer, the fusion of the sperm and egg is called fertilization. Fifth one, explain menarche. Answer, the first menstrual flows begins at puberty and is termed menarche. It is the beginning of adolescence during which mental and emotional maturation occurs and physical growth becomes pronounced. Sixth one, explain the process of pregnancy. Answer, after ovulation, the ovum reaches the fallopian tube and fertilization takes place. The fertilized egg undergoes development and it is implanted in the uterus. The corpus luteum continues to grow and produces large amount of progesterone. This results in pregnancy. Normally, it lasts for 280 days, at the end of which abortion takes place. Next, seventh one, explain the importance of cleanliness during the time of menstrual cycle in girls. Answer, girls should take special care of cleanliness during the time of menstrual cycle. Making use of disposable napkins on times may reduce chances of infections. Girls are advised to use sanitary napkins or tampons rather than cloth. It should be changed frequently depending upon the menstrual flow. Eighth one, how is adolescence different from childhood? Answer, adolescence is the period of transition from childhood to adulthood. This period starts at the age of about 10 to 13 and ends at the age of 19, commonly known as teenage. During this period, changes occur in height, weight, sex organs, muscles, mass, as well as brain structure and functions. Sixth Roman, answer in detail. First question, what are the physical changes that occur in boys and girls during adolescence? Answer, secondary sex characteristics are the physical features which distinguish male from female. The physical changes that occurs is boys and girls during adolescence are இங்கே கொடுத்துருக்காங்க டேபிள் இருக்காங்கன்னா கேர்ள்ஸ் பாய்ஸ்க்கு height and weight increase, boys height and weight increase. Next, fatty and subcutaneous tissues develop, muscles develop, hip broadens, shoulder broadens, hair grows in armpits and pubic area. Hair grows in the armpits and pubic area and facial hair also appears. Voice becomes shrill. Voice break takes place due to lengthening of vocal cord and enlarging of larynx. Breast develops, size of the penis increases. Next, second one, explain the role of hormones in reproduction. Answer, the primary hormones that regulate reproduction are the steroids such as androgens, estrogens and progesterone, which are masculinizing, feminizing and gestation effects respectively. These hormones are secreted from the gonads, which are regulated by the anterior pituitary adenohypophysis. First one, follicle stimulating hormone, FSH. FSH in a female influences the development of the Graafian follicle and secretion of estrogen. In a male, it is necessary for the development of seminiferous tubules and for spermatogenesis. Next, luteinizing hormone, LH. In a female, it is the hormone necessary for ovulation and the secretion of the luteal hormone, progesterone, and for the final maturation of the Graafian follicle. In a male, it stimulates the intestinal leading cell of test and the secretion of testosterone, and it's referred to as the intestinal cell stimulating hormone, ICSH. Next, prolactin, PRL or lactogenic hormone. The main function of this hormone, milk secretion during lactation. Octocin hormone. Octocin causes expulsion of milk from the breast and it is also involved in the contraction of smooth muscles of uterus during childbirth. Next, third one, brief describes the menstrual cycle. Answer, the beginning of the menstrual cycle marks the onset of puberty in human females. Menstruation occurs if an ovum released by the ovary of a woman is not fertilized during ovulation. This is described below. First one, when a girl reaches the puberty at the age of about 10, the sex hormones released into her blood cause some of the or egg cells in her ovaries to become mature or ripe. Usually, one mature ovum is released from one of the ovaries into the oviduct once in every 28 days. This is called ovulation. Before ovulation, the inner wall of uterus becomes thick and spongy and full of tiny blood vessels. It prepares itself to receive the fertilized ovum. If the ovum does not get fertilized, then the thick and soft inner lining of uterus is no longer needed and hence it breaks. So the thick and soft inner lining of uterus along with the blood vessels and the dead ovum comes out of the vagina in the form of a bleeding called menstruation. If the menstruation usually occurs 14 days after ovulation and usually lasts for about 3 to 5 days. After menstruation is over, the inner lining of the uterus starts building up again so that it may become ready to receive the next ovum. Seventh one, if the ovum does not get fertilized even now, then menstruation takes place again. This cycle of menstruation is repeated again and again in women after every 28 days. The menstrual cycle is controlled by hormones. Next question, fourth one, explain the nutritional needs of adolescence in brief. Answer, adolescence is a stage of rapid growth and development. Hence, a diet with proper calories and other nutrients is needed for proper growth and physical activity. Balanced diet is very much important during adolescence. First one, balanced diet includes protein, carbohydrates, fats and vitamins in reduced proportion. A very good amount of proteins and carbohydrates is necessary during this growth period. Apart from that, adolescents need the following dietary components. Minerals. First one, minerals. Since there is an increase the skeletal mass and blood volume during adolescence, the body need calcium, phosphorus and iron. Calcium. Next, calcium intake need to be increased to prevent osteoporosis in later life. It is present in milk and milk products or other equivalent. Iodine, it helps to prevent thyroid gland related diseases. Iron builds blood, and iron rich foods such as green leafy vegetables, jaggery meat, dates, fish, chicken, citrus, Indian gooseberry, nelly and whole pulses are good for adolescents. Lack of iron in the diet results in anemia. To make up for the loss of iron, adolescents need to have a diet rich in iron. In boys, iron deficiency occurs due to the muscle spurt, whereas in girls, it occurs due to the menstruation in addition to the muscular growth. Seventh one, higher order thinking questions. First one, what can you suggest to your classmates to keep himself herself clean and healthy? Answer, shower or bath daily. Always wash your hands before and after meals. Keep fingernails clean and dipped. Wash your teeth and mouth before and after each meal. Avoid touching your face, nose and mouth while preparing food. Avoid coughing or sneezing around food and close your mouth by using handkerchief while you cough in public places. If you want to taste the food, use a clean spoon. Change your clothes regularly and wash them cleanly, especially undergarments. Do not defecate in open field. Use clean toilets for defecation. If you are not well, avoid self-medication. Consult a doctor. In case of girls, menstrual hygiene can be explained to them. Second one, adolescence is the energetic stage. What health and good habits you want to develop? Answer, healthy and good habits that we should develop during adolescence are eat balanced diet and avoid junk food to prevent obesity. Regular physical exercise which helps to build our body. Keep ourselves clean by bathing twice a day, cutting hair, trimming nails, wearing clean clothes. Keep away from abusive substances, drugs, smoking, and any other bad habits. Observe menstrual hygiene. Be aware of problems related to adolescence and take care of one's physical and mental health. ஓகே ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ், இந்த வீடியோ உங்களுக்கு யூஸ்ஃபுல்லாக இருந்துச்சுன்னா நம்ம சேனலை சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்கள், லைக் பண்ணுங்கள், ஷேர் பண்ணுங்கள். தேங்க்யூ டு ஆல்.